Hey guys, good morning. It's Thursday, May 25th. It's about 9:43 in the morning and I'm gonna be late to my first job. I'm supposed to be there at 10. My thing says 22 minutes. It's gonna be close, man. I just blame it on the traffic. Yeah, back into focus here. Focus, Johnny boy. Anyways, I'm going to fix this highfalutin toilet with all the things we've done without for millions of years. You know, but you gotta have them. This dude's got a badass AMG Mercedes race car, and he likes the finer things in life, and that's why he's got this turlet, and he obviously likes to have a squeaky clean bunghole. Anyways, I'm heading that way, heading up to Bradenton, Kentucky. Going to Bradenton, Kentucky again. This is a cool place. It's called the Inlets, and the inlets, there are canals that run behind every street, so every house basically has a dock behind it that gets you out into the intracoastal and then eventually to the Gulf of Mexico. From there, it's probably a 20-25 minute boat ride to get out into the Gulf of Mexico. Maybe even longer, I don't know. Never tried it on my boat, but I have gone by that area in a boat. But anyways, I'm heading that way. We'll see what we can get into today. Stay safe, my friends, and maybe this won't be a feature film length video like the ones I've usually put up. Yesterday, no wonder why I was having a hard time getting that video up. The damn thing was like an hour and 20 minutes long. You better get a big ass bag of popcorn and some drinks. I'm gonna continue to try not to swear today. We'll see how that goes. I did post a video this morning, just a Thursday morning chit chat, and I hope you guys tuned in, and I hope you enjoy it. There's a good positive message in there. And me being the, you know, film, how can I put it? Film production mastermind, you're gonna have to wait till the end. Well, I'm not really that smart because I just told you can fast forward to the end and you know, get the gist of it. But anyways, have a great day, guys. We'll see you when I get there. I can't wait to see what this toilet looks like or how it was installed. Damn thing might not even have anything sealing it to the flange for all I know. Alright. Up shit creek again, baby. What a great song, man. Up shit creek again. Woo! That's a good one, man. I wish I could play it. I wish I could play that on my video without getting copyrighted, infringements. It looks like I'm up shit's creek again. Yeah. Shit creek, that's what my job is. I'm in the shit creek every day. Yeah. Heading to Shit Creek right now. Actually, it's Piss Creek. I'm going to Piss Creek. It's a tributary to Shit Creek. Yeah. Alright. So we're here. Somewhere.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Regatta Way.
Turn right. I did some garbage picking here one day. My daughter lived around the corner in this house right here. They were moving out. And man, they had a lot of good shit sitting out in front of that place. And I took most of it. Yeah. Ain't nothing like garbage picking in a high rent district. Now what the hell, man? How the hell am I supposed to get in here? He didn't give me no gate code, yo. Oh, there we go. Hey, can you? Thanks, brother. Good neighbor. You ever want to rob one of these places? Just show up in a plumbing truck, man. That's all I'm saying. Fucking wave you right on in. Especially if you got a pile of poop flashing on your hood. Take a right onto Regatta Way. Here we go. I call that regatta. You say regatta, I say regatta. Okay. I did some work in one of these houses, man. This guy was very, very wealthy, but a total drug addict, man. Opens the door in his fucking underwear, just doped up. I go in the bathroom. He was leaving cigarettes burning on the countertops, so there were literally like 1,000 cigarette burns all over the counters in the whole house. He just put his cigarette on it, man. And I was like, it's some bad energy up in this place, man. Let's see if this dude's got him. See all these, every house has a boat dock, man. Check it out, y'all.
Take the next left onto Mass.
Oh, this car is, I'm gonna pull over and let them go. Whoops. I'm probably not making any friends. Yeah, sorry about that. These are pretty pricey, man.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
These are pretty pricey houses, my guys. I like it here, man. Got your boat in the back, but it's too far to the Gulf of Mexico, man, for my liking. Pretty cool though, huh? Every house has a dock in the back. There's the inlets, hence the name of the place, the inlets. Wow, there's an available lot. Somebody wants to build a house. Still some available lots in here.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh shit. Let's see here. I think I passed it, man. I want to kind of videotape back there, you know, and see what's happening, because I can't get my head in there. Doesn't this button do it? Or this one?
Anything, let me know.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna stop. Let's stop by taking this top off, which will give me access to all of the parts underneath. I can take a peek at it. That my cologne making you sick?
It just needs a baby, but maybe coffee. Corona doesn't exist anymore.
Huh?
Corona doesn't exist anymore. It will just come to keep us at home and control.
Hmm. Let's see here. Okay, wow. So this looks like it is bolted in.
I checked the screws. It seems like it is, but they don't doctor actually. They just put a lot of stuff there and when you touch the screw, you can see that it's soft, I believe. But one is screw, the other one is not.
Okay.
But it's as you say, with the silicone, it won't move, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like sitting hard there, it doesn't move.
All right, guys. So we've got a bolt here, and there was a regular toilet in here, correct?
Yes,
We've only got one bolt. This one, the one that is sticking through, doesn't have any nut or anything on it. So I'm gonna disconnect this guy and lift it off. See what's in there, man. See if there's any mess underneath the toilet, you know?
I believe it will believe in it. It's not normal to smell like pee.
Oh,
Just,
let me ask you something.
uh-huh.
How often do you use this big tub?
Never.
Never?
We use it 3 times in a year for my.
Yeah, you may be getting odor from this drain because it only takes 2 or 3 weeks for the water in the trap to evaporate enough so that you get sewer gas in here. And when the air conditioning turns on, it could suck that gas right in. Because these newer houses have like a return air strong, you know. This, you may have a 5-6 ton unit, 7 ton unit.
5 ton I have.
Right, so you have to make sure you're refilling every trap in the house. Every 2 weeks, you know, just turn
Putting
the
it in the
faucet.
water, right?
Turn the water on.
I've been
for 5
smelling. I
minutes.
smell in this drain and in the other bathroom too. When I'm brushing my teeth, I smell like the sewage water. Like
Well, you smell rotten eggs?
rotten
Yeah.
eggs, yeah.
Rotten eggs is from the water heater.
From the water.
That's bacteria in your water heater. But let's take them one at a time, these issues. That you may need, depending on the age of your water heater, it may be that.
Don't we have a propane water heater?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy's.
Let me know if you want me to help you lift.
Now I just have to break it loose. It's caulked in that silicone really hole for the
Take it.
Alright, I need to disconnect this supply line.
Okay, John, if you want to use this blade, maybe for the silicone,
Okay.
you could probably right underneath.
I'm just gonna get this supply line off. Okay. Let me see the blade
Maybe
now.
this one goes better, huh? What do you think?
Yeah.
Beautiful. John, you still very strong, eh?
Still pretty strong.
Easy my job, okay? The Navy did good for you.
I just want to move
Yeah.
around here. Alright, so I don't see the bad thing is that you have it doesn't appear like it was leaking. You know, there's nothing under there, no water damage. But these things are brutal.
I didn't grab it all.
Alright, so what I do normally, can I see that camera?
Yeah.
Let me show you something. See this? This is what's called a can't leak wax.
Uh-huh.
And you can see how it restricts the flow.
Uh-huh.
That needs to come off. And what I normally do is cut this side off.
Okay.
So it's not restricted. But I don't see any sign that this was leaking unless it just never, you know, made contact with the bottom of the toilet, which we can tip it up on the front.
Uh-huh.
And let me take a look down there. Yeah, it looks like it never made contact with the back.
And that's what's smelling, eh?
So all I can do.
I smell it now, huh?
Yeah.
Don't tip it anymore, baby. Water's pouring out the front.
Yeah.
Okay, so in here, this all looks dry. It looks like all the connections in the machine itself are good. So I'm gonna put an oversized wax. I'm gonna cut this so that it functions so that you have the biggest hole possible.
I got you.
And I'm gonna put new bolts in and I'll bolt it down. And
I know what you mean. If it didn't touch the toilet, it could have the gases of the pee and the smell come through it, right? If this
either
wasn't
that or
touched.
when the air conditioning kicks on, you get a negative pressure in the house. You know what I mean? It's sucking and blowing air out at the same time. And it could actually suck sewer gas out of a leak.
I got
You know, at a point where it was getting through. But my wax seals are wider than this. They're thicker. So we're gonna get a good seal.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's a toilet.
I'll get it all clean. That's why.
I was just letting you know.
I do.
Yeah, I just.
That's a
Same thing happened yesterday at your mom's.
Yeah.
I was using my vacuum and it's supposed to shut off when it's full and it didn't. And I realized that I was kneeling in a bunch of water.
Company in the toilet, that's for the new lid. This toilet, when we bought it, the lid never opened and closed by itself. So we had to call the company and tell them to send a new lid, a new top part. It has a year warranty. When you finish, I'm gonna call them and see if I get that, and then I replace.
Get a new lid?
Yeah, but we never leave the lid.
That might entail like replacing the whole top end of it. I don't know. It looked like there were a couple extra little screws in here. Maybe this just replaces the seat.
Yeah, I would say they would replace, yes, the whole top part. Because this is supposed to lift and never did it from day one. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
I'm gonna call
Well, I think what happens is there's a sensor on this.
Uh-huh.
And this sensor is supposed to let this know that somebody's coming.
This
You
is
know what I
side
mean?
toilet, right? It should be then like
It
this.
should
or
be on the
this you-
front. It's not getting, you know, if this were in a bathroom where you were coming in this way, the one that I installed, this little sensor right here knows you're coming.
Uh-huh. Well, but I have kicking it even when I come in there and it doesn't work.
It doesn't do it, yeah. All right, well, I have a plan, and honestly, you need to make sure at least once a week run that for 5 minutes, because what happens is you got like a 2-inch trap seal, and meaning the water only has to drop 2 1/4 inches, and now it's open. You know, and then if it continues to go away, the water, it dehydrates basically, and you'll end up with a bigger space, and the scent will get even stronger.
Okay.
So you just have to run. Every fixture in the house has a trap, and you got to make sure, even on the other side of the house, if you've got bathrooms that you're not using,
once a
make
week.
sure you run the water in them. Let me turn this trap off. This camera.
Yeah, and the stuff over there gets used. That gets a lot less used.
Yeah, at least
No.
Alright, so here's the plan, guys. On this issue, this toilet here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a new wax seal in here. I'm gonna get these bolts out of the way. If I can. There were some broken off plastic bolts here. Yeah. The flange looks like it's in good condition, and there's no water down there. So I think your issue, which I'm going to show you, may have been that tub. What I'm going to do is I have a little camera, little inspection camera, and we're going to vacuum the water out of the tub drain, right out of that trap. And I'm going to put my camera down there, and once this toilet's installed again, sometimes what happens with the way they plumb these places is you could get water into that trap, from the toilet, and it's filling up with urine. I've had this issue before, so and there's some tape on this. So I've got a jumbo wax that I'm going to use. Hey, bud. Oh. Looks to me like whoever set the original toilet used shims, but I'm not sure about this installation. I hate silicone. I much preferred that, and it does just as good a job. Okay. Put my bolts on. Get them centered here. Alright, so that's that. What am I gonna do now? Yeah. So I can see that that's not right. That's gonna be good. So I think these people are gonna need a new anode rod and a water heater flush with bleach. About halfway in that opening. Okay. So you can see that this is a huge wax compared to what was in there. And it appeared to me on the back of that, underneath that toilet, that the wax was not hitting the toilet. So that's a possible source of the smell he was talking about. I really think the fact that they've been here, I don't know, for a year, and they said they've only used that tub 3 times. So that's an issue. It's a real issue. The trap's probably dry, and it's not gonna hurt anything being in there. Alright, so what I like to do on these guys, on these can't leaks, see the way this thing on this can't leak, you see how this side is going to really impede that. So what I do is I cut that off, and I'll show you how I do that. I just and you'll see the difference where it's a lot wider opening. Okay. See what I'm saying? Now you can see where I cut that off, and it's smooth, you know, but you still have the protection of this can't leak. And this wax is about a 1/2 inch thicker than the one that was in here. So the trick to the toughest part to these toilets is actually picking it up and getting it centered on these bolts. So I'm going to pull that top back off. Hey,
I have if you want to lift it, man.
so much water in here. I'll tell you what, man, just tip this thing forward enough, not so we get water out of the bowl, but I just want to wipe that underneath. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, just tip it a little bit, and I'll get under here and clean this. That's enough. I just want a nice dry. Let me get this. I just want to dry that guy to ensure that I'm getting a good seal. Okay, got a couple of caps here. This can stay there. All right, you can put that down now. Let's go ahead and pull this lid off again. I'm just going to caulk it in afterwards. Because we got bolts on this one. I'll shim it and caulk it like I normally do any toilet.
We probably have to put the silicone some on the floor first, right?
No. My caulking is an adhesive and I guarantee it that it won't be an issue, okay?
I told you, the plumber must.
Do me a favor.
Okay.
Let's try to do this together.
Okay.
Can you grab the front of the bowl and I'll lift this back?
Yeah. Hold.
You got it? Whoops, we went too far. We tipped it too far. We gotta go back down. I gotta dry it off again. I really
Do
should.
you want to take the water out first?
We can stick this rag in there and suck it up and bring it out.
The outlet is getting wet, this one.
Huh?
This is getting wet, the outlet one. The power
Oh,
plug.
okay.
Let me get a bucket.
Okay.
1 second.
All right. So I want to show you the inside of this. This is how you work on them. You can hook up the water supply down there. You can see the holes on the bottom. There's a hole here for an anchor. This is for a closet flange. One on each side. So we just need to get it in.
Right.
Yeah, just take the water out and wring it out in that sponge. I'm gonna tip it forward so it all goes towards you.
I'm glad it's my own shit. Huh?
I was gonna tell you, you can clean up the pee.
Right?
It's your pee.
You know, they sell a vacuum. You have a little vacuum to empty these toilets, right? Do you have
Okay,
that little
yeah.
pump?
Yeah,
I used to use it.
that's what I do too, but for some reason I didn't bring it in. I'm trying to
It doesn't have a lot of water.
limit the,
I remember I found that pump in Home Depot after having a lot of trouble with water in holes and stuff. And oh my God, this is America.
Yeah, things are easy.
Easy.
Yeah, we got an answer for everything.
For
But then
everything.
it ends up being a problem because there's too much crap, you know? Alright, just let me wipe this off one more time. Get a nice, good seal. Alright.
Let me just wipe my hands for you. I want to put it.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna be watching these bolt holes.
Okay. Should we put this back to have better grabbing? Or do you need
No,
a
because I need to
to
seal.
look, right?
So I'm gonna be straddling this like this. You ready? Keep it up and it's gonna go down level, okay?
You let me know when you want it done.
Let me find the bolt. Okay, it's way back here. There we go. Yeah, and I can feel.
Maybe something.
Yeah, that's a great seal. And I can feel that it definitely sunk in a good half-inch, so let me clean up this stuff. Get it finished up. I'm just gonna roll all this crap right up in this towel. Alright, so I'm confident that that's down right. Gotta find the other bowl. There we go. Alright, so 7/16 nut driver. Just had that other nut. Shit. There we go. Alright guys, so this is gonna be tricky photography. Oh Johnny boy. Kinda dark, but it is what it is, guys. The wax all over my fingers. Okay, now it's just a matter of tightening these down a little bit, snug them up, and then shim this and then snug them up a little bit more.
very easy to put these in, guys, with the top off. Probably says that in the instructions somewhere. Alright, so just what I want to do now is shim it if I need to. So she bolted in. Okay. So what I want to do is see if I can get some shims in here. It looks like I can get one here. Definitely can get one in the back. That tile's low. It's actually sitting pretty flat, man. It's not rocking at all. So I'm gonna cut these shims off and snug that down just a little bit more.
These toilets are fun, but not for this. He has to flush or do anything.
Yeah, they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. You got a big dump in the toilet. You gotta call the owner and say, "Hey, how do I get rid of this?"
First time I saw the one, I was in my sister's house. I had to go and be like, hey, how the fuck?
Do you know who the builders were here?
Yeah, some Carlos something, I think.
What was the name?
Carlos something. It's a guy that lives here, very popular.
Alright, so I'm just gonna snug this up a little bit more. Alright, so I need to supply hooked up again. Yeah. Finish it up, I just want to definitely I can smell all these connections up here are tight. So I just need to plug these guys. Alright guys, so these bolts hold the seat down.
Do you have your order number?
I think I do. Let me check it out.
It must be some kind of a rubber expanding like grommet down in here. So I just want to get this tight and Okay, I can see the water line down there, so it's filling properly. I'm confident there's no leaks. The heater, the seat is heated, which is pretty cool, I guess. Alright, so tap this in a little bit. I really need a straight razor to get this stupid stuff off the side. Alright, so I've got a straight razor. Try to get all of this silicone off. I hate silicone. That thing keeps flushing on its own. It's got a disco light in here too. Tedious. It's a tedious job getting this silicone off, and I just have never used it in plumbing. I hate the way it smells. It fucking destroys your rags. There's a shim there. feels like shit. I must admit. No, guys, that's all I can do. Alright, so I'm ready to dap this dog. Really tighten down. Let me put these caps back on first.
Master plumber. And she was telling me, don't worry much about this because she never used it. She said, it's used again, really, for the dog.
You just gotta make sure you run the water, man.
We're running. And she said she used it like 2 weeks ago. So she's getting here 2 weeks ago.
Doesn't take long for the water to evaporate enough to get sewer gas. But you got a couple things going on. That may have been one of the issues. You didn't have a good seal on the toilet.
Yeah. No, I'm sure not gonna be good. And if it's not good,
And
I'm not gonna go to the toilet for the other one.
The anode rod needs to be replaced.
I'm sorry?
The anode rod and you need a chlorine injection in your water heater tank. If you're getting rotten egg smell, you just need to, I can do it, you're just gonna have to.
I must change the whole thing. When I'm ready to change the whole water heater.
Okay, so you're saying don't worry about it right now? And just,
Change the whole thing.
yeah, when you want one, let me know. They are hard to find, so the LP, so just, you know, give me some time in advance, a couple days to see
Okay.
if there's any in stock.
I'm gonna change it sooner or later because I already changed the AC, so it makes it water heater.
Yeah.
In houses, you never stop that.
It's always something, my friend.
It's always done.
Okay. You have this red ring around that's in here, in this toilet. See the red line? Do you ever notice that?
Which line?
See that pink line around?
That just came out. That's there.
That's bacteria
Bacteria.
in the water. Where the hell's my sponge?
Now, let me bring you one. I have one. I was walking the video.
Alright guys, so I think we're done here. They really don't want me to mess with anything else. They just want to replace the heater when it needs to be replaced. It's 10 years old. That's not really, the smell is not a huge pressing issue. So,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
The house was bought it was all done, but I've been working on it all year. Putting this, fixing this, fixing that, adding lamps. I haven't stopped.
It's always something, my friend.
Uh-huh. No, we bought it, right? We're not doing nothing. We always have to do a lot. No matter what. Now we're gonna set the other one that we have in Weber. The one I called you the first time.
Yeah, yeah. Friend of mine, he's moving to Georgia. He sold his house, made a ton of money,
We'll move to Florida.
and he's moving to Georgia. He's out.
Ah, to Georgia, he's moved.
Yep, he's an older black guy.
The house went up here like this one. And I think they're still gonna go up. Because the new law, anti-illegal, whatever, the anti-illegal people, now there's no people to work. There's no.
That DeSantis chased off all the people who were doing 80% of the work in this country.
To me, I like the Sunday. I'm a supporter, but that law with the illegal people is a little too much. He went a little beyond. Like you can get a boat full of illegal people and smuggling in here. Yes, I get a felony, I understand. But not for a family member to bring another family member in the car.
It's
too much.
bullshit.
That's bullshit, too much. And these are the people that do construction, landscape, pools, roofing.
Everything, every
everything
restaurant is.
Restaurants. So I think it went a little too much there. I like him, I still like him. I'm not gonna hate him now for one mistake.
Well, he's got stuff in that. He's got provisions in that thing for Cuban people, all kinds of,
I like him, like he's strong, he's convenient, he's conservative, I like him, but that was I think that was a mistake. He's gonna lose a lot of votes on that.
He's going to chase a lot of people away from Florida. The people who come here for tourism, who may not agree with him.
Yeah, but the lesbian thing and the trannies for the kids in Disney, he's right, man. They don't put in cartoons for kids now. Like all the gay stuff and lesbian and tranny, and that's not good, man. I agree with him on that. Yeah, like they will go to schools and, do drag shows in schools and speak. What do you
Well, I was in public school. I went to Catholic schools too, but I don't know. I think sometimes they just make shit up to divide us on both sides.
Well, one majority divided us with the black people when he took all the power. The black people were doing fine until Obama, now it's so hateful again. You don't know what's going on.
Where are you from originally?
From Cuba, Havana.
Cuba, yeah, he's got in that bill, man. Cubans. He doesn't want you here.
I know. Okay,
That's not good, man. That ain't nice.
I'm a citizen. It's too
You're
late
already
for me.
here. Too late, dude. You're like, I'm already in the boat.
I'm already here.
Sorry about your bad
And you
luck,
know
people.
what? I'm a Pedro. I love this country more than mine. I will fight for this country anytime, not for mine. Mine they give me nothing. Just
Hey, I was in the Navy, man. And let me tell you something. There were a lot of African Americans. There were a lot of Latinos, people from the Philippines, multiracial. And they were smart, these guys, these kids, man.
No, many of us love this country a lot, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
The hell, man. My family came from Ireland, you know. So, the hell, we're a country of immigrants.
I love it here, I tell everybody. This is my country, this is my country. Homeland is here, man. Nobody else. Cuba
Yeah, it's
was
tough.
slavery,
You
slavery.
wish they would get past
never got
Castro, I guess. I
That's
don't
what
know.
I already, now it's his kid.
Right, but his
His
son
kid
is,
and
I mean, his
feeding
brother,
him.
or did his brother die too, Raul?
Yeah, no, Raul is still alive too. But it's like, you know, the kids now taking over and the people they left behind, they just want to take everything. Cuba is now the poorest country in the world. Cuba and Venezuela. It's just here where we need to keep it strong. Hey, we're the leaders, huh?
We need to focus, we need to realize who.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something, if them Mexicans and those immigrants leave,
Shit, we're
this
stuck.
country's gonna go to hell in a handbasket. Because the 12 pack of night guys,
No, it's funny, and most of people don't know, Americans, I talk to them about immigration, they don't know that all these illegal people, they actually carry a social security number. And they do pay taxes.
of course they do,
Most of them. Most of
but
them.
they'll never collect it.
But they cannot even claim those
That's probably
taxes
why
at the
it's
end of
still
the year.
solvent.
So
You know?
whoever, the only people that can do a social security that works, who is it? The IRS. Nobody else can make that.
Listen, my thing is, don't kick them out. Let's
Uh-huh.
fix the broken
Yeah,
system.
I will give them a little 5 years employment permit or something like
Right,
that.
and
you
they
know?
gotta pay, they gotta do their thing, but we
We,
need them, man.
Do we need them? To me, it's
Those
the
guys,
IRS.
some guys just work like crazy, man. I mean, they're so productive,
They
so
do pay
good
the
at what
taxes.
they do.
In the restaurant, they all had a social, a fake social,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to pay taxes on it. Now, they couldn't claim, so who's winning? The IRS.
Of course, that's
Yeah,
what I
IRS.
mean. That's probably why it's solvent now,
Uh-huh.
because there's so many people not using it that are paying in.
Yeah, what happened is the IRS probably say, oh, it's illegal, they don't pay taxes. So what are you doing with the money from the illegals? What is it?
The problem is that they're like the developers
Mhm.
drive into any construction site. It's all immigrants, man.
Yeah.
95% of the guys working are immigrants. So there are some very rich, powerful people making lots of money off of it.
Uh-huh. I don't know.
And
how
I
it's-
don't know if you've seen them things on like TikTok where they just pack this shit up and left. You know,
Yeah, I saw.
They drove out of Florida,
Yeah,
man. They're
that-
like, hey, we're tired of getting kicked around, you
I
know?
know.
They're,
That was
they're
about
some of
my-
the best people we have here.
Yeah, that was a bad move from him. He's done great in his career, but that was a really bad move. I don't know why
Yeah,
he
he
did
made
it.
a mistake
I don't
there.
know
He's
why he
gonna
did
have to explain that one if he.
He should back up on that one and be like, guys, it's fine. You know, actually, he should get an employment permit in Florida at least, and taxing, even taxing higher. You know, if you want.
Yeah, whatever. All I know is there ain't gonna be a whole bunch of them 12-pack guys going to fill them
Well, we
jobs.
were talking now. Property prices in Florida are gonna skyrocket because no one.
They
can-
call me to go over and finish a job.
Because they couldn't.
I'm gonna quadruple the price.
Quadruple price, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Now everything is gonna, labor is gonna go high. Prices of homes are gonna go higher because nobody can beat them and nobody can remodel them either. So whoever has a house right now can sit and
I
ask.
saw a guy the other day, man, that's doing a commercial job on Cattleman Road.
Uh-huh.
And these Mexican crews that come out, prep slabs, dig the footers, put the form boards up, and there's 20 of them. I saw this guy out there trying to teach some young white kid how to run a tractor. And it's a big, like a store, like
Uh-huh.
a Walmart or something. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly, man. That's your sponge.
You keep that one, if you don't know, keep that one.
No, I have the same sponges on my truck.
They're good for cooking.
Yeah. I cut them in half.
What better,
I get 2 for the price of 1.
My girlfriend was Jerry telling me that it was me peeing outside the toilet. I'm like, no, it's not me, it's not peeing outside the toilet.
Pee
No.
until you hit the water, right?
Eh?
The lights out.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Just, lift that, can you lift that drain?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, because this is open. You get sewer gas coming right out of that overflow.
I smell it more here. In
Yeah.
The drain.
The other thing is in that drain, maybe sometimes, put some vinegar, baking soda, or lemon juice.
I bought the vinegar and the baking soda.
Yeah. But
So
you-
mix it together?
Yeah,
and
just
pour it
drop
in?
it down. When you put the vinegar in there and then dump the baking soda, and it'll just like. It's like
So you
a
don't mix the
chemical
baking
reaction.
soda and the vinegar?
Well, I was gonna mix it for this purpose, mopping up floors and stuff, but a drain, you can pour it down the drain, baking soda, go get it. I'll show you. Alright guys, so I poured some baking soda down the drain, and I'm just gonna dump some white vinegar in this. Open it. See how it fuzzed up?
Wow.
That's gonna clean that out, man. You can do it a couple of times. Couple tablespoons, in the kitchen too, won't hurt. And I just dump this in, man. You can see it fizzling all the way in there. Alright, brother, that's how you do it. Vinegar cleans anything, man.
My mother cleaned houses and she cleaned with them.
You can turn that tub off. Yeah, just make sure you're filling this tub up.
Should I put a little in this one too or no?
It's not gonna hurt, man. Definitely not gonna hurt. No, push it down.
Down?
Oh, was it coming out?
I think it was. Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna do this tub drain because it's probably run dry. Yeah.
And then you rinse it, right?
Yeah, just turn the water on. What they say they're gonna do about the seat.
We sit down. Then they say, let me transfer you to tech support. Let me on the phone 10 minutes, nobody else. So I'm gonna call now and bitch. It was about a corazo or something. I knew they were gonna do that. Miami, the company in Miami. can touch this with the hands, eh? No problem, eh?
What's that?
You can touch this shit with the hand, no problem, eh?
I can't hear you.
Can you touch this with the hand? No
Oh
problem.
yeah, vinegar, it's good.
This one's good,
You can buy big jugs of that.
yeah.
You can do it down your shower drains, everything, man.
My daughter on the other bathroom, she bitches. Papa, I want to smell very bad. I want to brush my teeth, that's good. You don't want to think you want.
It's definitely from the heating.
Yeah.
Yep, no doubt.
That will be changed new.
That's cool. Okay. Alright guys, so this is a wrap. He's cleaned these drains and I'm all done here, my bright yellow shirt. I'm gonna get out of here, man. We're done. That's the toilet reset, nice and square, definitely not moving, not rocking, caulked in. Should be good. And it's got an oversized wax seal. It's about a 1/2 to 3/4 inches thicker than the one that was in there.
Hey guys, so I'm all done with this fancy toilet. The seat doesn't seem to work properly. Never has. So he called the manufacturer. They're gonna have to send him a new seat. There's a sensor that senses somebody walking in to the bathroom. It's supposed to open the seat for those IDS emergencies. But it seemed like a cool toilet. It was an easy job. Very, very nice people. And I think the guy's Cuban guy, and he looks like an athlete. And I just think he was a baseball player or something, because he's obviously loaded, man. The kid's driving some serious automobiles, and he's got a 34-foot Grady White out in the backyard, which is that probably costs you a cool $800,000 for that boat. But they're very, very nice people. They're always giving generous tips. He did, and I'm happy I could help him. That oversized wax that I put in there should do the trick. It appeared that the back, nothing was leaking, but he could smell stuff. I think it was open at the top where the gasket didn't make it to the toilet, so there was a possibility of some sewer gas coming out of there, or the smell of urine. And then we cleaned the drains in the bathroom because they complained about that. And then also the fact that they don't use that tub in the master bath at all. And I told them, you need to run the water for a few minutes every week to replenish that trap water through evaporation. Especially, it evaporates even more with air conditioning on, and it's always on down here. So that moisture, that air conditioner is working hard to get all the moisture out of that house, and those traps are part of that. So we cleaned it with vinegar and baking soda, and you guys could see the explosion that happens when you mix those two. It's a chemical reaction, and it really does do a good job of cleaning things out. And if you got like pet urine and stuff like that, that's really what you want to use. You may have to do it 4 or 5 times, but eventually it'll get the smell out. I had a lady living in my Airbnb, and she had 2 dogs that were pissing all over the fucking place, and she denied it. So I went out and I bought one of those flashlights that, you know, detect pet urine. And when she was ready to leave, I said, all right, we need to, you know, do a walkthrough here. And I took the sheet off the bed. There was fucking dog urine on the bed. It was a brand new mattress. And dog urine everywhere in the house. She did a good job of cleaning it and trying to cover it up, but it most likely would have gone away. And she paid. She paid for a brand new mattress, and she paid for the cleanup of that place. But it's a good cleaner, man. Baking soda and white vinegar. It was a good call. He's gonna call me. He didn't really want me to mess with the water heater because of the age. It's not something that's really killing them, the effects of that rotten egg smell. But the treatment for that is to pull the anode out. It's on the Ream website. You pull the anode out, you drain, you know, 2-3 gallons of water out of the water heater. You pour a gallon of household bleach in, Clorox or whatever, unscented. You pour that in the water heater, put the anode back on, and flush everything in the house. Open all the hot faucets until you can smell the bleach. And once you smell the bleach, you need to close those faucets and let it sit for an hour. This is Ream's guidance on this. Let it sit for an hour, and then what I do is I take all the aerators out, and you can see black shit coming out of the pipes, and it's safe for CPVC. I'm not sure about PEX, but you'd have to check on that. But it's good on copper and CPVC. But then you just need to flush all the lines in the house until you can't smell chlorine coming out. You know, it may take a couple 100 gallons of water to truly flush it all out and kill that bacteria. And what you're smelling is the gas that the bacteria puts off. I don't know, you know, I know where to find the information. I don't carry around the particulars of it. But if you're interested in it, just do a Google search for water heater rotten egg smell, and make sure you put Ream in that. And Ream gives you very good guidance on the rotten egg smell. So it's Thursday. I got one more little job to go do. I'm gonna go eat right now because I'm starving. And that's it, man. That's it, guys.